So the Warner Brothers story of the week. When I lived in California, I worked at Warner Brothers, and I'm going to tell a story that my mom wanted me to tell last week, but I didn't want to because I talked about the person in the story the week before. Which the first week I talked about the very first day I was at the Warner Brothers lot in Burbank, where the cast from ER, which had just started in September of '94, and this was November of '94 when I moved there. They were all sitting at the table next to us at the cafeteria outside, and I just couldn't eat the whole time because there was George Clooney, and there was Noah Wyle, and there was Anthony Edwards. It was amazing. So this week, I'm telling the story of one of the first times my parents came to visit me out in California. I had the day off, so I was driving them around the lot, or we were walking around the lot. I don't remember. And we went to the fitness center, which had a half-court basketball court outside. And my boss always played basketball at lunch. So we went over there to see if he was there. And George Clooney and Noah Wyle always played basketball also with them. So I went to see Jack, and, so my parents could say hi to him. Hi, Jack. And he came walking over to, he saw us standing there. He was waiting. He was so out of breath because he'd been playing. He's played really hard. He was always at the gym, and he loved the basketball, but he did other stuff too. But so I said, "Is George here?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's back over there." And I'm like, "Oh, move out of the way. You're in the way." Because my parents couldn't see him. Haha. That was it. So we saw George playing basketball, or he was resting. I don't know. Anyway, it was always fun walking around the lot, seeing who you'd see. I have tons of those stories, which I will relate to you on other weeks. Stick around.